Hey Anna, this is Samantha from Feed Me Leads. We spoke on the phone and I told you that I'd send you over the screencast. And so here it is. I'm going to keep it really short and sweet. I just want to go through your site really quickly. I want to go through one of your competitor sites, and then I'm actually going to give you 3 ways that you can use today for free to start bringing in some more traffic to your site. And so I send these screencasts out with all this free info, but usually when business owners see what I do, how I do it, and how much work is put into it, they decide that they want to team up. So if you watch this through and you feel the same, please do not hesitate to reach out to me. Without further ado, let's get into it. And so here I am on the homepage of the UDECON.com site. And so as you can see, there is an unexpected error occurring at the moment. So we definitely want to make sure that you have a secure site. Right now, your site is not secure, which is an easy fix. You just need an SSL certificate, which you can usually get from whoever is hosting the website. And we would also want to go in and check and make sure that this can be fixed as well. But if this were to be working, I would say that we would definitely want to first and foremost make sure that your homepage has an appropriate amount of content on it. Google is going to be ranking your website based off of around 200 different factors. One of those key factors is going to be content. You want to have around 1,000 to 1,500 words minimum on the homepage. I did a word counter search before, and you guys have less than that. So we definitely want to add in some more content, and we want to make sure that content is quality educational content. Google is going to be sending out their bots, and they are going to crawl through the site and determine whether or not the content on it will help Google's users find the information or the services that they're looking for. And also, in addition to having the appropriate amount of content, we want to make sure that content is filled with the appropriate amount of high volume, buyer intent keywords so that we can get you ranked for all of the right things. And so over here, I've hopped onto Google. The keyword I will be using for today's video is water damage Grand Rapids. This is a really great keyword. It brings in around 100 searches per month. So if you were to convert just a few of those into customers every month, you'd be doing really well for just one keyword. And so underneath the search bar here, we have our Google Ads. Google Ads are a great way to get your name out there, build some brand recognition, especially while you're waiting for your SEO to warm up. However, if they are done incorrectly, you can definitely waste quite a bit of money on them. But if they're done correctly, they're a good way to get things moving quickly. And so underneath the ads, we have our Google Map Pack. This is a great spot to be at. If you can make it to one of these top 3 spots right here, it gets you right towards the top of the first page on Google. In order to make it into one of these top 3 spots, you need to have a lot of citations. And so a citation is just when your business is listed on an online directory. So think Yelp or Yellow Pages or Yext. Those are all examples of online directories that people use and trust a lot. And so you want to be on more of those than these 3 businesses are right here. And so beneath that, here we have reached our organic search results. This should definitely be the main area of focus. They're going to be your best long-term return on investment. This is because Google's actually come out and said that over 70% of people, when they type something in, they're going to end up clicking on one of these organic search results right here. And they are almost always going to click on one towards the top of the first page. And so here is the first company page that pops up for this keyword. And so their site looks pretty good. You can see that they have a decent amount of content, but actually not quite enough. I did a word counter search on them, and I believe they have around 790 words on this homepage. So they don't even have the bare minimum for Google standards, meaning that it would be extremely easy to beat them out content-wise. In addition to having the right amount of content, the right amount of keywords, we want to also have the right amount of high-powered backlinks to ensure you a spot up here towards the top of the first page. And a backlink is basically just a shout out from another website. And so you want to get these shout outs or backlinks from high-powered and relevant websites. So for example, if a local plumbing company were to give you a backlink from their website, that would be a really great way to bring your website some more power. And so over here, I have jumped onto Ahrefs. Ahrefs is a really great tool. If you guys ever try and bring this in-house, I highly recommend Ahrefs. It is a little pricey. It costs me over $300 a month to use it, but gives me a lot of great information. So I typed in the competitor that we were just looking at, and I can see that they have 732 backlinks from 139 different domains and are ranking organically for around 1,800 keywords. And so here I can actually take a look and see which keywords those are. And so right over here, they will list the different keywords, how many people search for that keyword every month, how much traffic they get for that keyword, and what position they hold for that keyword on Google. We want to go through and see which ones bring in the most volume and have the most buyer's intent and are preferably location specific, because even if a keyword brings in a lot of volume, that doesn't necessarily mean everyone who is searching for that keyword is looking to buy the services that you provide. So we can go through, see which ones apply, and incorporate those into your content. And so now I want to go back and I want to do the same exact thing that I just did with the keywords with their backlinks. And so right now it is saying that they have around, 625 backlinks, it says right here. And so we don't want to just beat them out with the quantity of backlinks. We want to beat them out with the quality as well. And so we can go through and see which ones have a high DR, domain rating, and we can snag the best ones for your site or see which ones we can snag. We can go through their backlinks, go through some other competitors' backlinks, and then find some on our own. And so 625 backlinks is a decent amount, but it's definitely beatable. But do keep in mind that this is just one competitor for one keyword for one of the services that you provide. And we want to be able to beat out all of the competition. But over here, quickly before I wrap this up, I've typed in your website into Ahrefs. And so right now it's saying that you guys have 15 backlinks from 13 referring domains and are ranking organically for 7 keywords. So let's see which keywords those are. So these 3 at the bottom, the asbestos removal, Grand Rapids, those would be an example of pretty good keywords, but they don't bring in a ton of volume. Or this one right here would be good, asbestos removal, Grand Rapids. But these 2 at the top have your company name in them. So if someone wasn't already looking for you, it would be harder for them to find you. So to recap what we talked about is number 1, we want to make sure that you have the appropriate amount of content with the appropriate amount of high volume keywords in there that have buyer's intent. And actually, even before number 1, first and foremost, we definitely need to make sure that your site is secure and that your website is up and running. And then after checking that out and making sure you have the right amount of content, we want to get you a lot of citations to get you ranked on the map pack. And then number 3, we want to make sure that you have more high-powered relevant backlinks. And so that is what I have for you for today. Hopefully you enjoyed watching this and got something out of it. If you're interested in learning more, please email me back or you can give me a call. My number is 714-975-5909. So thank you for watching and I look forward to speaking with you.